Welcome back. Got a quick video for you. Next week, parent-teacher conference. So I wanted to share a couple of tech tips to make sure that your conferences are the best. Okay, the first thing that I want to mention is what we want to do in Skyward to make sure that we are the most prepared and ready to rock and roll for parent-teacher conferences. If you click on Teacher Access, drop down to the My Conference Scheduler, over to the tab that says Calendar, that's where you can find the conferences, when you have them scheduled, and what parents are planning to come chat with you, hang out, talk about how cool their kids are. So that helps me as a teacher be prepared, ready to rock and roll, so I have some cool stuff to talk about with the parents about their students. The second thing that you want to do is make sure that your Zoom meeting is set up perfectly. Well, maybe not perfectly, but in a way that's going to make things flow smoothly and that it's not awkward. I mean, it's Zoom, so it might still be a little bit awkward. What you want to do when you schedule a meeting in Zoom is make sure that a couple of key settings are turned on so that will make your experience and parents' experience a little more streamlined. The first is to make sure that the passcode for your Zoom meeting is West Jordan, all lowercase. Okay, that's the code that all the parents are getting from our administrative team, and that's the code that they're going to be using to try to talk to you on Wednesday. The second thing that you want to do is change your meeting to reoccurring. I change it to reoccurring as a no fixed time meeting, and what that does is just keep the meeting open from start to finish, and people can join whenever they want. I also use that same meeting in the spring when we have parent-teacher conferences again. Okay, a couple of other settings that I like to make sure are enabled in my Zoom meeting are ones that are going to help me to be the most effective during this time for virtual parent-teacher conference. The first one is a waiting room. I like a waiting room for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, it avoids other parents coming into a meeting that you're already in. The other reason why I like a waiting room is because sometimes, like you, maybe there's a pause between meetings. And I like to get stuff done, be productive with my time, maximizing on my workflow. And so if I have a waiting room, what that does is if I'm away from my desk, then when a parent chimes in, they don't just pop into a meeting looking at my empty desk chair, because that would be awkward. The other thing that I like to enable is to play a sound when someone enters the meeting. It'll play a sound on my computer that I can hear, and I'll say, oh, somebody's in my meeting, and bada boom, sit down, put them in from the waiting room, have a great chat because you know who's coming, because you looked at your schedule. Once you have created your meeting, make sure you find the link and copy and paste that link into the Google Sheet that was sent out to us earlier this week by Kurt. You're the man, Kurt. Yay! I think that's it. Those are my tips. All right, well, there you go. Have a good one. Okay. All right, bye. Bye. What's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. Whoa. Wait, one more thing. Before you go, I just wanted to invite you to our monthly digital teaching and learning professional development and workshops that will be happening in my classroom starting in October. If you've wanted to learn a new digital skill, if you wanted to have time to implement a digital skill you've already learned, that's what these workshops will be about. There will be a monthly theme for the workshop that will follow these weekly videos. This is going to be an awesome opportunity to come hang out with the amazing teachers in this building, learn collectively as a group, and then walk away with something that you could use that very next class period, or something you could wash, rinse, and repeat that you can use throughout the school year. I'm excited for this. I hope you are too. If you want more information, check the video description for a link for a Google Form interest survey, dates of when it's going to be happening, and yeah, hope to see you there. Take it easy. Yeah, remember this one if you need to watch that again, and click that one. That way you can get more stuff. Okay. Peace. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.